Hey, this is Louis D. Fresh Spaghetti to you on a Saturday afternoon. I hope you're doing well. This will air mañana, tomorrow, on Sunday, December 17th, 2023. So I was kind of delayed in all this, so I got a chance to come upstairs and because as you saw my social media, my dog, Collie, she had surgery on her ACL. She's doing better. But I'm spending most of my time downstairs, so I thought I'd take a little trip up here and we'll share little tips on what you need. This is part two of the Nano Aquarium. We talked last week about the rocks and how important they are in a fish tank, especially for bacteria. Check out my little archives so you can see that. And now I'm just gonna do little tips that you need for your Nano Aquarium. So there you go. There's my little pictures. Again, courtesy of Canva. I love Canva. I don't know. I just think it's I don't know. I know PowerPoint is the old standard go-to, but I really like Canva. You got all kinds of lovely things that you could do with it. So tips for setting up a small aquarium. And this is my little just one little quick thing. This is my little special guest, my ecosphere. Take a look at my archives. I have two little shrimp in here. I do absolutely nothing to this. I believe, if my brain serves me right, this is salt water, which is pretty amazing. And I don't do salt water at all. They're doing spectacular. They've been here forever and a day, and I literally don't do a thing to it. So there were 4, 2 died, but these other 2 are just knocking it out. Anyway, back to my small aquarium. There's my little small aquarium. And they're showing out today, my little chili raspberries. One day I got to do a little a species Sunday on these guys. I love these little guys. That's how big they get. They are adult size. There's 9 of them. All 9 of them were out 2 seconds ago. I don't know where they just went. I love how they just hide out. I don't know where they just went, but they're there. Anyway, let's go back to the Nano Aquarium. See what we got. Choose a good spot for the aquarium, not exposed to direct sunlight. You see here my little Nano Aquarium caricatures here. They do not need direct sunlight. Now, check this out. The stroll, being very honest here. It's a cloudy, stormy kind of day, but you'll see here I have the blinds going up because they're not going down, because actually that is how I lost 2 of my little shrimp and my little special guest ecosphere here. Was because I had the direct sunlight coming in. Even though it's for about a half hour to an hour, it was coming in directly. So that's why I have, it sounds weird, but the blind's going up so the sunlight doesn't come in directly to this little Nano Aquarium. So that is important to find a good spot for your aquarium. I want to go back here for a second. I also have it here on a desk. This is my desk. That's the beauty of it, because it's small enough. There's about 3 to 4 gallons. Remember, each gallon of water is just under 8 pounds. So remember, this right here, this is about 3, let's say 4 for fun. 4 times 8 is 32. I would say 30 with all the rocks and all that. I'd say about 32 pounds. That's still some weight. So you better make sure that this is a sturdy place for your aquarium. Next up, install a filter system. Perhaps a little hang on the back. Perhaps a little sponge filter with a, what do you call that? With a little air tube, a little spray, a little nozzle spray to keep your fish healthy. Remember always, if you say, oh, it's a small tank, you do need a filter system. I want to eventually go back to my little betas that I have here at home, but I have learned, I'm gonna slowly go here, that this is my beta. The other beta unfortunately passed away. This is Carol. It's the Irish beta. It's actually because Carolyn, she rehabbed this fish. So that's why I'm naming it Carol. Look, that's a male name. And you see, what my point is in this little Nano Aquarium, and that is a live plant too, is that I have discovered the wonders of sponge filters, even for beta fish. So I have now completely sold that fish in general. They do need filters, so don't think they don't. All right, and that actually is a little poinsettia that I'm not too thrilled with, but that's all right. Anyway, a little filter system. And I have a little filter system you see right there. I like how they put it because you'll see that's how they put it in the store in Strictly Fish. I do like it this way because I do get a little stream, and I like it, and so that's why I have it that way. And I replace it every other week with this Aquarium filter cartridge, extra small. It comes 3 in a pack. As you see, I think I have 2 in here too, right? So I got another little extra one in here. So that's what I use, and I'm thrilled with it. I think it's really good, very practical, and my little chili raspberries, they love it too. So I'm being a little extra, not pausing, so I'm just rolling along. Number 3, pick your Nano Aquarium organisms wisely. Whether it be something like a chili raspberry, whether it be a little snail, whether it be a little shrimp. I don't wanna lie, I actually bought some shrimp in here recently. I was hoping, oh no, for sure they're gonna live, they're gonna have a wonderful little situation. They all died within like 2-3 days. So that didn't work out. So you may want to check out whether you can have shrimp, or I like these little guys too. I have these in my 75 gallon. I have about, I guess, 20 of these guys. These are Ember Tetras, nice and small. You definitely, nano meaning small, you definitely do want small fish. Like I do have a couple of shrimp in here somewhere. There's a shrimp, right? Snails. You see a couple of snails there, and the little snail there. I didn't buy them, they came with the plants. And you see there my little chili raspberries. So, choose your, look at the storm out there, huh? I think it's going up north too. Yeesh. I have to go back out there in a few minutes. Pick up some lunch. Anyway, moving on. Use a proper light source. Really doesn't matter. Like a regular desk lamp would be fine. If you do not have live plants or some fluorescent light bulb or fluorescent light bulb such as that, you really don't want to care about the plants or, hey, whatever, little, well, But if you're gonna have plants, you definitely do need some LED lights, and these are the LED lights, and this is kind of important. As you look at the LED lights, it is not just white. If hopefully the camera picks it up properly, they are primarily white, but there's also I'm looking at it with the naked eye. There's about 3 bulbs that are blue. Sorry, I moved it there. 3 bulbs that are blue, and that promotes the plant growth that you see here. The plants is not too fancy, and so you can see back here, it's not too fancy. But I really do like it. It's grown really, really nicely, and that's the same plant that's been growing now for almost a year, so it's doing very well. So get the proper light source. Sponsored by Aquarium. Moving on. Number 5, do regular water changes. Most people say do 20 to 30% every week. I do every other week. So I usually, my bigger tanks, I do about half a tank every other week. This I really do about 20 to 30% every other week to keep your fish happy. And I do take out water here. See, I'm going to be extra challenging here. There's Bowser, the man. I do use this little bucket over here, and I got to talk about these leaves someday. And I take you fill up that bucket right up to the little line right over here. And oops, as I knock that over. So I take out about a half gallon of water and I say, "Hi to Bowser," there he is. About a half gallon every other week. So that's it's really important. And also, because I really haven't emphasized it enough, I do make sure that you definitely use something like a stress coat to dechlorinate your water. It's really, 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 can I say it again? Really, really important. And then in my humble opinion, make sure that you get some type of, before I kill myself here, hold on, get some type of biological bacteria to kind of replace what you're taking out when you do a water change. So, as I knock everything over here, again, the little light sources for Bowser, the magical turtle. Last but not least, choose the right size accessories. You want to put a little Buddha in there. Make sure it's small. Make sure your rocks, your plants, whether they are plastic plants, whether they are real plants, make sure that they are nano size. Make sure if you're gonna use rocks or driftwood that they are nano size. Make sure that if you're using a heater because you need one, that it is nano size. Don't goof it up and buy regular size accessories. Example here, this plant over here. Every once in a blue, not very often, I'm not gonna lie, maybe once every couple of months, maybe. I haven't trimmed it in a long time because actually they like hiding in here, so that's why I really don't bother with it. I just kind of let it grow, do its thing. You can see I literally see one fish. They love to hide out in that. And also is I kind of try to move myself. There is my little heater. You see my heater? My heater is actually a little big for this tank, but it's been working, so that's why I haven't messed with it. So there's the heater right over. I'm gonna try. I hope you can see it because I can't see it, but there's the little heater, and that is what I use. And like I said, if you're gonna have little ornaments, make sure that they are proper sized. And that's all I got. I have to go pick up my food now. I'm being honest. And then I'm gonna do my little, putting on my little music and putting on a little, let's have a good time with it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna finish up next week as my last video for 2023. We're talking about college and what you should be doing. Oh, great college applicants during the holiday/winter break. So that's our last video. That will drop on Christmas Eve on Sunday, the 24th. And that'll be it for 2023. Can you believe it? I've been doing this now for about 3 years, I believe, since 2020, I believe. Check back on my archives, I think so. Anyway, that's all I got. I wish you well. Blessings on your day, on your week. And, set up a Nano Aquarium. They don't take up much space, nice and easy. Keep it simple, and they're really low cost. They really are. Weedy fresh.